Boom, there we go. All right, we back up and running, man. We are back up and running. Y'all know what it is, man. Consistency. We went ahead and kicked it off with the morning. There they go, notifications coming through. We went ahead and kicked it off with the morning live. Double back with the afternoon video. And y'all know we right back in the bucks with the nighttime live. You know, we got work tomorrow, so we can go ahead and get it in early real quick. Y'all know what it is, man. As y'all flying to the chat, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button. Jump in the car. There go my dog, man. First lieutenant in the building. My dog. So what's up, Brody? We in here, so. All right. We got my dog Tony in the building. Get him, Tony. Big V. What do you say? Big V, the big one, not the little one. Tell him, Lola, what it is. We in here, man. Y'all know what to do as y'all flying to the chat. Smash that like button for me so we can go ahead and continue to go up, man. Listen, we putting in that work, y'all. Like we said earlier this morning, we officially into the new book. So before we kick it off, man, let me know how y'all felt about that episode tonight, man. Did y'all rock with that episode? Did we make it do what it do tonight, man? Also, all my fellas in here, man. Bronny James, because the first topic of the night I wanted to talk about, man, was people praying for things that they know they're not ready for. There we go. We got my dog sitting in the cold in the building. Nicole, what it do? Evening check-in. Good evening, family. You know what it is. We in here. Salute to Nicole flying into that chat. Another outstanding member. Just finished making these nachos, about to lock in with you and the V-Mall family. Yes, God, y'all know what to do, man. Listen, go grab the wraps, go grab the snacks, go grab the juices, go grab the blankets. We up and running. So, is Bronny James, man, ready for the NBA? Because from what I'm saying, you know me, I ain't the biggest NBA fan, but from what I'm saying going on, man, it's a lot of pressure on the kid, and it's all off of his father. Now, granted, a lot of people say Shorty wasn't ready for the league because he wasn't even dominating in college, but as we all know, he was going to get the green light because of who his father was. So I just want to know, man, is people getting that extended family, or they basically just getting the G pass with him being sons of LeBron? I want to see how that's going to play out this year too, because I believe that the check they game is crazy. Another incident I want to tap into, man, Troy Ave, man. I seen a video today with him talking on the phone from over the jail, which was crazy. You know, saluting free Troy Avenue, man. Everybody that's in the chat that know of or about the Troy Avenue situation, I always wanted to ask this question to other people and get their opinion. Is we labeling Troy Ave a rat? Did he do bad on certain situations, or did he do what he was properly able to do? Meaning, I don't know if Troy told that Shorty came in there and started shooting at him, whatever the case may be. But I do know that he told the incidents of the case. So I want to get a feedback from y'all, man. Is Troy Avenue a rat? Also, with this clout chasing situation, man, what is it about clout that's making people go above and beyond? I seen a situation yesterday, I believe it was on a shave room or something like that. Dude go in the corner store, he do something. I forgot, I can't remember exactly what he did, but he was referring to the lady who had the incident with the police. Whole time he was making it seem like she was in the wrong. He gets into it with another dude at the store. They get into an argument. Whole time dude go to his car, come back in the store, shoot Cho 2-3 times, all over an argument. But I say where clout come into play is because the whole thing was recorded and everybody was on the sideline pumping it up, egging him on because he was defending the girl. Was she in the wrong? Was the police in the wrong? But it's like, man, was the shit that serious? What did it really have to do with you that you felt as though you had to egg this man up to go to his car, grab his pistol, and come back and shoot a man 3 times over a female that he don't even know? Neither one of y'all even know this female. Granted, you know it is what it is, but that was a wicked and wild situation to me, man. And then we got my man Turk. Turk has officially did the response back to BG. And from what I seen in the Turk video, man, my man Turk hurt, yo. He is. You can tell, you can look and see it in his eyes, man. His feelings hurt. He don't like the way Cash Money treat him. He don't like the way he feel as though BG fronting on him. Y'all let me know, man. Is BG going too far by taking it outside the family? Meaning, if you and your brother and your sister get into an argument in the house, Is it cool for you to take it to the world and tell the world what you and your sister got going on? Or should whatever happen in-house stay in-house? It's in-house beef. Why are you taking this shit to the internet? Granted, he ain't new to the internet, but he new to this way of the internet. So now I'm pretty sure everybody in his ear telling him, man, listen, you gotta air yo out. Fuck you, man. You gonna really get your clout up. You gonna get your status up. But all publicity ain't good publicity, yo. If you gotta disrespect your brother to get some likes and some clicks and whatever else come with it, I can't do that, man. I can't compromise my morals and my principles just for a couple of dollars. When you already a millionaire, you already around Birdman, you already around Baby. I know he putting them in position to become a millionaire. Speaking of people ruining their position, that's crazy, Lola, that you say that too. Big V, not the little one. We got Boss Man D-Lo, man, incarcerated. Boss Man D-Lo locked up. What is you doing locked up? We got my Doug Big Ike just flew into the chat. Ike, what it do? Ike, what you feel about, man, Boss Man D-Lo just getting locked up? Like, what is you doing getting locked up in the middle of such a vicious run? Shorty, one of the hottest things in the streets right now. And to be honest, forget the fact that you, on top of the fact that you don't got your freedom, you know how much money you leaving on the table right now? You know how much money you missing out on right now? All over what? Because you want to be down there. I forgot where he got knocked off at. You down there in the trap when the trap end up getting raided. What is you even doing in the trap, yo? You don't need to go in the hood to get no weed. You don't need to go in the hood to get no lane. You want to be around there because you want to be around your friends, your family, whatever the case may be. B Squad, I just got that George Jackson blood in my eye today. For real, listen, man, that's a phenomenal read right there. Salute to the comrade George. Hey, Quizno, you going to enjoy that book right there. That's a good one right there, man. Salute to the brother George. So you locked up right now, and I know Shorty probably sitting in that cell thinking like, man, what the fuck am I doing here? And I know ain't nobody gonna take the charge for him. Ain't none of the friends who's supposed to be your friends, ain't none of them stepping up eating that charge, man. So that's gonna leave Shorty in a world of trouble. That's gonna put Shorty in a real bad situation, man. And I don't like nothing about it. Bouncing to the next one, we got Trap Boy Freddy home. Where do you trap? All right, first and foremost, is Trap Boy Freddy washed up? I ain't never been the biggest Trap Boy Freddy fan, but him coming back home, I don't want him. Only thing I can see that's going to slow him down is him coming back into society and him wanting to play catch up. And 9 times out of 10, that's where a lot of people mess up at. When you incarcerated for a certain amount of time or any amount of time, you putting these plans together in your head and your mind moving 1,000 miles per minute. But when you come home, you're not understanding that everything slow down. All those plans that you had in your head, that shit don't happen overnight. It's going to take time. You got to work your plan your work. But some people can't deal with that. Shorty came home, try to jump back into the scene, do anything to get a buzz again and crash out, and then he right back locked up. And that's the last thing that I want to see for Shorty. So I hope he do come home and, play his cards right, do what he need to do what he supposed to do, take this shit the right way, get him a couple dollars and go ahead and push forward his career. We was also talking about, I can't forget his name. I forgot what the numbers is, but the little dude that was signed, the Gucci man that's just locked up right now. I think it's like 1017 West or something like that. Shorty, this was another example of people just wasting talent, wasting opportunity. How you come from the trenches, get an opportunity to make it out, get a major deal with Gucci man, and you end up getting booked. Not once, not twice, but I believe 3 times before he ended up catching this big bit. Then everybody want to blame Gucci. Is it Gucci man? All his artists is going to jail. Yeah, because Gucci signed motherfuckers who got talent. They just don't got the right brains. They out here ripping and running, doing everything but the right thing. If a motherfucker give you $200,000-$300,000, man, move out the hood. Get your mama a spot. Go ahead, boom, put her up. You and your bro go ahead, get a spot. You can make sure all the homies is good around the way, Here go there, whatever y'all need, and get out the way and go ahead and run it up. If you feel as though you only want millions of dollars to stay around the hood and show other people millions of dollars that you don't got no intentions on helping, you are setting yourself up for failure, man. You setting yourself up for failure because there's no growth, there's no progression when you start moving in that manner. But I definitely want to know, man, can Trap Boy Freddy make a comeback? Is he washed up? Is he still going to be relevant? Is he relevant to this day? Because the whole time he was locked up, or let's just say in the past 5-6 months, I ain't heard too much about Trap Boy Freddy. I had to learn from a homeboy of mine at work that Shorty just came home. So I don't know how hot he is. I don't know what type of buzz he got. But I hope and pray Shorty can pull it together, get his buzz back together. Because it wasn't like when BG came home. When BG hit the when BG hit the streets, the whole world knew Shorty was bad. All right, what y'all feel about people praying for things but don't want to work for it, meaning they don't want to have to put in the grind behind it? Everybody say, man, you got to manifest it, man. You got to dream it. Yeah, that's true, but that's the free part. I don't think that people understand that the hustle is so separate. When you pray for something, you still got to work for it. You still got to work towards it, and you still got to meet him halfway. If you say, God, man, I pray for a big house, and he give you a big house, but now you got to go get a job to pay the rent, you can't be mad at him and say, oh, man, no, you ask for a blessing. You ask for a blessing. Now you got to do what's necessary for you to, I can't get them no pass. They grown men and giving opportunities with money, bro. You supposed to take advantage of that blessing. Absolutely. And that's the one thing that I don't like, bro. Like, you got people that would give anything in the world to be in a position that they was in. And these dudes is out here blowing the money damn near on drugs. That's like the hustler who only hustle. That's like the hustler that sell drugs just to go buy the drug. He like, it's like, man, you ain't really no hustler. You just an addict that know how to keep it together a little bit more than the rest of them. You get what I'm saying? Like, we got to start learning, man. When we get a shot, when we get an opportunity, we got to capitalize on that shit. What Shorty was supposed to do was he was supposed to go back around this way. The same motherfuckers he was giving the P's to, giving the work to, he was supposed to put them on payroll. Huh? Look, are you like playing with guns? We're going to make you security. We're going to put you in the gun license class, whatever we got to do to get you right. Boom. Or you know how I rap. We're going to start our own little label. I'm going to bring you to the studio with me. Just like when I believe Pee Wee Longway and Young Thug first went to the studio and met Gucci. I believe one of them was supposed to get a deal, and however it went, Pee Wee or Thug was like, no, sign my man. He better than me. And then Gucci ended up giving both of them the deal, or he gave whoever he gave the deal to. But the fact that they was willing to put each other on, and that's one thing that I love about Atlanta. Atlanta is considered the Black Hollywood. They gonna make sure they look out for each other. They gonna make sure they put each other on. What is it about every other city that, or let me ask y'all this, what is it about putting somebody else on or pulling them up to the same spot that you on? Is it that motherfuckers don't like you could be a millionaire, and then the minute that somebody else get 100,000, you mad at them? Like, bro, how does them making $100,000, what does that take away from your million? I don't understand why people get this mindset of, I gotta be in competition with my homie. I gotta be in competition with this person. Why can't we all just come to this platform and get a couple dollars, take care of our family, and get up out of there? Everything not meant, you know what it is? People bring the street mentality to the internet. This ain't what it's meant for. This the internet. Or they bring a street mentality just in the business overall. You can't walk into a business room and think that you're going to bully somebody in business. It don't work like that. You got to have a mind. You got to have charisma. You got to have understanding. You got to know how to articulate. You get what I'm saying? And people don't know how to turn that switch off sometimes, man. Salute to my Doug SL CEO. You know what it is, Mob. We in here. Salute to them outstanding members. Turner, I don't know about him. About who, bro? About which one, Big Ike? But it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. All right, we jumping into the next one. Do y'all believe that it's CIs or confidential informants, police? Do y'all believe that it's police that's on this internet that's posing as podcasters, bloggers, whatever the case may be? And if y'all do believe that it's police on here, how is it that people are not able to identify them? And how do we identify these people? Because I want to know, man, because a lot of people come on the internet talking about, no, Shorty the police, you're the police. Or you got these dudes that get locked up on the internet for a blatant crime. Like, if me and you was to get locked up for this, we for sure would have been out of there. They getting locked up with 2-3 guns coming out on the box. Don't never end up going back to court. Next thing you know, you see a video of them cutting the box off. Like, come on, man. I ain't gonna lie. Situations like Boosie, I don't understand how Boosie ended up beating that case or what ended up happening with the case. But I do know, God bless him, my man Boosie made out on that. But a lot of people looking at Boosie with that slick eye, like, man, what you had to do to get up out of that? How was it that you were a repeat felon? You was on death row, whatever the case may be. Now you able to not only get locked up by the police every other weekend, but now you catch a gun charge, beat it. Now the Fed's supposed to pick it up. I don't know what happened with that. Now it's just like a standstill on it. All because what you famous. If this was anybody else, they would have been in jail. They would have never even released them back on the box. But y'all know what it is. So that revert back to the question, man. Is it police on this internet? Just like Trenches News. I want to know how Trenches News was able to maneuver through Chicago streets this whole time, him being who he is, butter as well. And you know what else I figure I was talking to one of my homeboys about, man? People spending their free time doing what? What it 90% of the people that got free time these days, what you think they spend it doing? You think they spend it better in themselves, meaning exercises, trying to learn a new trade, trying to learn something that's going to, you know, provide them an income or provide them some revenue? No, I looked on the internet earlier today. They say statistics show 90% of people doing their free time, they either BS and strolling on their phone or they getting high. That's a sad statistic, man. We got to raise that up. We got to start working on ourselves. Me, I call it getting my 3-piece up. And we all know what the 3-piece is, man. Mind, body, and earnings. I believe if you lock in on them 3, speaking of that, when we get up off here, I got to shoot to the gym. When you start working on those 3 things, man, I believe it ain't nothing that you can't accomplish out here because you become a dominant figure. You become an asset more. So, all right. Question number 2. At what age should you have your game plan together? Jump in the comments. Let me know, man. At what age we ain't gonna say you should have it all figured out, but at what age should you at least have a clear understanding on what you want to do and what you want to get out of life? That was a good question that I came across today. Me personally, I say once you get into your late 20s and you hit that 30 mark, you should know, all right, this is what I want to do. I want to be an engineer. I want to go to college for this. I want to take a trade school for this. At what age should you know exactly what you want to do in life and what you want to do with your life? All right, we got that one too. Jump in the comments. And what are people doing out here, man, to keep yourself sharp, you know, and together? Because people judge off looks, and I always tell people that. People say, man, what is it about why I got to look like this, that, and the third? No, it ain't about you having to look like money, but always keep yourself presentable. Nobody wants to hire somebody who they just feel or they look like, man, you know, he don't look trustworthy. Just like the Matt Hoffa and the Champ in them situation. Matt Hoffa bringing Champ around them millionaire people down there in Tennessee or whoever he brought him around. That was one of the biggest mistakes he could have made because Champ wasn't moving in a millionaire state of mind. Granted, you always supposed to look out for your homeboy, and that's what really made Champ a piece of shit throughout the whole deal, because now you made everybody else that brought you to the table, you make them look like shit now because what? We hanging around a thief. Then you steal $40,000 from the lady and go to the Apple store to do what? You bought nothing that was going to make you no money. You really lost out all the way around the board. You look like a fool. You embarrassed on the internet. He ain't even started a YouTube page, come on the internet and address the internet. He could have easily at least made $20,000 of that 40 back, paid that to them. Look, my bad. I was tripping. I wasn't in the right state of mind, whatever the case may be. But that go to show you that everybody don't got that hustler mentality. Everybody don't got that hustler spirit. Because obviously you stole the money to go ahead and branch off and be independent. You could have easily went independent. With this situation right here, I believe Shorty should have capitalized off that, but he didn't. All right, man. Another question that I had for the squad. What was Alpo demise? And with me asking that question, what are some things that Rayful should avoid, that he shouldn't do? And what are some things that Rayful Edmonds returning back to society? What are some of the things that he should do? Meaning, Poe came home, the first thing that he did, he let the whole world know he was back home. He jumped immediately back into the limelight, which I think was a major downfall for him. And I believe that Poe couldn't leave 1985, 90, whatever year that it was that he was reigning king. I believe he couldn't let that go. And I say that because I'm starting to see some of the same things out of Rayful. Him making that video. And also, if y'all paid close attention to the video, the little dude who was in the video with him, his homeboy, they say that was the dude Whitey from off the Rayful Edmond series that was on the tube or whatever the case may be. He ain't even looked too happy to be standing next to him. Like, he was like, all right, man, come on, take the picture. Because you got to think, he was probably out here lying all these years saying that he wasn't in communications with him. No, I don't deal with him no more. I never. He was out here probably bad talking him and back slandering him. But now he come home. Look at the position you in now. Now all the homeboys that you was around Whitey, now they gonna be looking at you crazy like, well, you was a duck. You've been hollering at this man for the past 30 years, lying in niggas' face whole time. Now we don't know how to play you. We don't know where to keep you at, because what type man is you? A lying man, a half a man, and a half a man. Y'all know the rest of that. But I don't want him to come back home thinking that it's 1995. He can get it back popping again, because God gave that boy another shot, and the feds ain't going to run that same deal twice. All that you think you ready to come back out here, sell a couple bricks. Then we also never know. The feds probably said, look, well, we're going to let you out. Go back out there into the streets, see if you can get it back up. Yo, what's going on tonight, Capes? You know what it is, man. We just talking politics. before I shoot out to this gym, man. You know, we got work in the morning, so I just wanted to tap in with the mob, get a couple thoughts I had written down in the book out. Boss man D-Lo, yeah, he crazy. Hey, Big Ike, I don't know what's up with you. I don't know what's up with you. He fucking that bag all the way up right now. Whatever label he signed with, I know they pissed. It probably ain't a big deal, but it's collateral damage. And this is why the industry already be looking at us a certain type way. Like, man, you got to be careful. I heard in the contracts nowadays, they make rappers sign something saying if you get locked up or pass away, the label get everything, not even your family. That's wicked. If you gotta sign a contract that's saying if I pass away or I get locked up, all my belongings, everything that I have earned over my lifetime goes back to the label, man. That's a effed up contract, yo. That's an effed up contract, man. Salute to everybody that's flying into the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. Let's see who up in here. Everybody right now, can I get a roll call? Can I get a roll call? Let me see who up in here, man. Give me them 100 signs in the comments. Let me know you in here and on your feet. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it up there. Let's get it up there. Let's see who we got up in the chat tonight. Jump in the comments. Let me know you up in here. But y'all know what it is, man. We rocking and rolling. Hello. Skinny, see what it do? Hello. All right, hold on. Skinny C. What it do, family? We got my Dugs. Kate Vic's tuning in from East. You know what it is. We got them outstanding members, SL CEO. All right, listen, mob, too, man. We've been on an amazing hot streak. For the last 4 videos, I believe, 3 or 4 videos, we was able to get 2 new members every video. Let's see if we can keep that hot track rolling, man. So if you definitely supporting the V-Mob family, memberships is only $4, man. I'm ready to post it in the chat. Let's see if we can keep the hot streak rolling and get 2 more tonight, y'all. But all right, boom, because I just seen the cold tap, man. Y'all, I'm just not understanding these old school people. We are interested in hearing their stories, but not listening to them glorify shows no growth, remorse, or integrity. Exactly. But all right, so look, Nicole, what is it about that you think do you think it's just the fact that they've been gone for so long? This is their only way to, stay alive, stay relevant, stay in the loop? Or what is it that you think that keep them wanting to relive this same highlight reel? Like, we get it, granted, the story was a hell of a story, but you can't sell that story year after year after year after year. And I totally agree with you on that. So what is it that you think makes them move or operate like that, Nicole? That was a hell of a statement. And I also want to refer back to everybody in the comments. What do you guys feel about Charleston White, man? Now, the fact that how do y'all feel about him being able to bamboozle the whole world? And when I say that, meaning he was able to capitalize off of everything that he did, no matter how he did it, why he did it, or the way and manner that he did it, he was able to do it. So do we got to take some blame for being tricked out of our spots too, as far as dealing with him? Let me know. Got to take some blame for being tricked out of our spots too, as far as dealing with him? Let me know. All right, boom, Mart. I just posted the membership link in the chat, man. Anybody want let's see if we can get 2 more members tonight. Also, let me know how y'all feel about this Charleston White situation, man. What's up with the dude? Me, I ain't gonna lie. I gave my opinion on him earlier. I believe, like, listen, certain things that he say, I rock with. I honestly think that some things that he say, he got a good point. I also believe he's a hell of a hypocrite. He say one thing, then do the other. Just like as far as I forgot who it was earlier that say him dressing like a rapper now. We always knew that he wanted to live this life, or he wanted to portray this image, but he just couldn't do it in the state of mind that he was back then. Now that he got the status, now that he is a quote unquote, he is celebrity, there's no way around it. Now that he's a celebrity, now he get to live out all the stuff that he wanted to do since he was a little boy. Because think about it, at one point he said he was the gang leader. All these dudes came up under me. I told them this, that, and the third. They was cutting up back there in the juvenile home. Then fast forward 6 months here, be like, man, they was chumps. They wasn't on the unit with me. They was on the other side. They was scared to come over there with us. But I thought 3 months ago you said that was your little man. You told him everything you know. Oh, don't pay me no mind. I'll be lying. So how we know you're not lying now? Because I'm telling you I ain't lying. So it's like, night and day. It's a lot of mind fuck games. Like I told y'all, that's what we call it. So you know, him being a professional at that, I don't know who to blame. I don't know to how can we blame him for pulling the wool over our eyes and we sitting here letting them do this coon booger shit. Granted, him saying he a community activist, he do this, that, and the third for the community. I never really seen it, but you know, who knows? Then we got dudes like who else next? Who else next? YSL Woody. What y'all think about Woody? Jump in the comments, man. Jump in the chat. Let me know, what do we feel about YSL Woody? Me, honestly, I feel as though it's amazing how are you able to be a famous snitch like Shorty blew up damn near overnight or over a weekend off of everything that he did in the YSL trial. And it wasn't nothing spectacular that Shorty did in the YSL trial. But now fast forward, he doing, I just don't think they have grown from their time inside. And that's crazy, Nicole. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And you know what's so wild about the situation? Only thing Ray really got to come home and do is go ahead and sell his story to a couple people. He can be a millionaire in no time. And it ain't no telling if, you know, he still got a couple of dollars, you know, tucked off somewhere. But I hope he don't get involved in this nonsense, man. Then you got the young dudes out here. Motherfuckers don't even know that man. Don't know nothing he did that damn sure probably don't even know nobody he told on. One of these little dudes will end up doing something to him just to say, I'm the one that did that. And these are the times that we living in right now, man. So it's crazy. But, you know, I hope Shorty come out here, stay about the way, you know, keep his head down, get to the bag, and do something productive, man. If he's going to tell his story, he should tell his story in a way to try to persuade kids to, man, listen, don't ever go down the road I went down, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't never going to be worth it. And don't never get involved in that. That's what he need to be out here doing. But y'all know how that go, man. I salute to everybody that's showing love on that video, man. Everything is in the green. Make sure if you haven't already seen the video that we dropped tonight, man, when we get off live, you definitely go tap in with us. Also, tap in with us, man, on all social media platforms. We going up. We going up. But I be wanting people out here to be self-sufficient, man. I really do. Let's jump into the next topic, man. The new era of gangsters. The new era of gangsters out here, man, I believe is crazy because it's a lot of pump faking going on out here. And what do I mean by pump faking? You got a lot of people out here that want to look like money but don't even want the money. They want to look like and act like gangsters, but when it's time to indulge in gangster activities, meaning being held accountable for your actions, they don't want to stand on that. So I believe, man, this new era, they got a lot to learn and they making it real hard out here because you got the older dudes who can't let go of the past. Charleston White be talking Cold Stone Boy exactly, but I did see him on a video on Green Mountain Douglas Project with people that got nonprofit organizations. Okay, so look at my Doug Skinny. See, all right, he was down here in the trenches with us. See, he was over there on Green Mountain. All right, so what about this though, man? The fact that sometimes he do be on a half-ass, you know, half-ass good path. The one thing I can't stand about him is he'll talk a lot of shit over the internet, but then when you get up on him in person, just like Rollo, he would say he had all this bad stuff to say about Rollo. Then when Rollo bring him to the hood, he all in his face. Oh, I didn't know you was really doing it like this. Oh, no, you know, I just was online playing. All right, that's cool if you playing, but make it known to the world you playing, bro. Don't wait till I get up on you in person and then tell the world you playing because that could have ended a whole nother way. Somebody could have pulled up on you and they not doing no talking. Everybody don't know how to tolerate disrespect over this internet. So some people, man, they will really get in their feelings and take what you say to heart. And then when they get up on you, they'll do something to you. And that's the last thing that I want to happen to anybody out here, man. Most definitely. But look, mob, it's 8:08. Listen, we might be back on here at 9:30. I'm ready to go to the gym real quick. I watched a YouTuber who was in jail for decades for, oh my God, what loss of a life say that he doesn't believe, man. Oh, that's my Doug, the greatest ever. We on here. All right, listen, we got somebody that just tapped in. I'm sorry, Nicole, let's finish. Was a loss of a life. Say he doesn't believe men should go to jail. Like what? Be for real. That's crucial. That's crucial. We got my Doug in here, just flew in the greatest ever. First time catching a live reporting from over east. What up, bro? Come on, man. Salute to my Doug, the greatest ever. Hey, bro, I'm putting you in the books right now. You tomorrow. Shout out, man. We in here. What's going on with you, bro? Talk to me, man, about the state of the streets right now. What do you feel about it that's got these young dudes out here on pump fake time? Or is it the fact that they just don't have no guidance? They don't got no OGs out here. They don't got nobody that's going to really give them the game and give them jewels. And What do you feel about these older dudes that's in the way, meaning the ones that's just still out here on the corner, pump faking like they bout it, this, that, and the third, but whole time they out here shitballing. How you 45 years old and you still trying to manage a goddamn QP? Like at some point, you got to get to a point where you be like, you know what, man, I got to do for the family. I got to grow up. And that revert back to, y'all know what it is, man, that three-piece. You got to get your three-piece together, man. And I try to preach that because that's what I'm doing. Far from perfect, man. I'm far from perfect. But one thing I will say is I'm trying. Each and every day I get up and I'm trying to actually build an empire. I'm actually building an infrastructure to set me up for the rest of my life. I'm trying to set the people I love up for the rest of their life. Lack of money out here, no guidance, and chasing females, but exactly that don't give a F about them. Listen, bro, one day, you know we got the hotline. I'm gonna need a call. I'm gonna need you to call in one day, give us one of them wild East Baltimore stories. I know you probably out there with the men right now. Salute to the whole block. Tell them, men, make sure everybody subscribe, and we need them to call in, man, and give us one of them real live East Baltimore stories. Hey, bro, speaking of that, we just did the AJ Jones story, man. Shorty was a vicious dude, man. Shorty was an outstanding member. I can't lie. That's jumping to our next question. Jump in the chat. What do you guys feel is the biggest difference between street crime and organized crime, meaning dudes like the Mafia and dudes like AJ Jones? What was the biggest difference between them two caliber of dudes? Because me personally, I'm going to say organization. I believe that the Italians, they was able to organize a lot better. They was able to put people together more compared to us. We was just like the Wild Wild West. You know, we do for our block and that's it. But just imagine if a street level dude was able to bring that power together, just like when you go to the feds. Just think about that. You might be beefing with a dude, you over west, he over east, y'all beefing. Both of y'all catch a fed charge, and once y'all get out the feds, y'all got to put all that bullshit aside and fight back to back. Why? Because now it's about the car. Now it's bigger than you. Fuck your personal feelings, because if you crash the car, something gonna happen to you, especially once you start getting up into them highs and them pins. That FCI shit you might be able to bullshit around, but once you start really getting on them USP compounds, ain't nothing, they don't care who you is. They don't care about how big you think you is. When you get back here, you ain't bigger than the next man. You can't spend more than me, and you're gonna stand on law that was built before you. Meaning men had to fight, push that knife, do whatever they had to do to fight for that TV, to fight for that table. So if you think we're gonna get that shit up because you dealing with some pride issues, shorty, you gone in the mind. You know what I'm saying? So that be crazy to me right there too, man. I had a good man who was in the feds, and he was telling me that, like, shit, I done seen people come who was arch enemies, man, on the streets. They get back here, they gonna have to put that shit to the side because now they gotta be together for the sake of the car. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And I believe the Italians, they've been moving on that tight time. They've been had that thought, like, listen, once you become a made man, you can't put your hands on another made man, and all the other rules that they had already in put up in the works. But that was crazy. Just imagine if the brothers was able to come together and really move as one dominant force, man, that'd be out this world. That'd be out this world. But I definitely hope, man, D-Lo come back home with his mind on straight too. Hold on, y'all. We had another topic of the night too. People being lazy out here, man. People keeping themselves sharp. All right, so boom. Matt Hoffa, Hassan, and the situation that's going on with them. Where do they go at from here, man? Because Matt got a lot of explaining to do, and I don't like the fact that he tried to cover up what he did with that little video that he made. Now, granted, somebody asked me a question yesterday. They said, man, what if all this was a publicity stunt? What if Champ never stole the money? What if the video was fake? What if all of them was working together, all for them to run up their views? I said, man, if men is willing to do that, bro, that'd be crazy. These little boys and some dudes be looking up to rappers back in the day. The rappers was looking up to the dudes that was in the streets. Damn, you ain't never lied. See, you hit that one right on the nose, bro. You hit that one right on the goddamn nose. We're going to have to leave that one up there on the screen for a minute. You ain't never lied. And listen, and everybody say that. They say the rappers back in the day, they idolized the street dudes. Now it's totally reversed. And now you see what type of society we live in now. You got these dudes on here, rappers who was nerds in high school, but now that they was able to put a couple rhymes together, they lying talking about like a Soulja Boy. Like Soulja Boy, you would think that We didn't even know Soulja Boy. You would think that we didn't see this young man grow up on TV. We watched him on there, Kiss Me Through the, yeah, what? He on here talking about he was a blood in California. He was getting locked up. Me growing up, I never heard a Soulja Boy get locked up. Never. Chris Brown. Since when was Chris Brown labeled a blood? Then they try to pull the bullshit with the, you see what him and Wayne got together, man. I don't know if I told y'all before. I had a teacher in middle school. Her daughter was messing with, her daughter was on Making the Band with P. Diddy and them, but they swear they lived next door to Wayne. And then Wayne went to college. He was a good kid too. But even Wayne will tell you he was a smart little college kid. You think we gonna believe Wayne was a blood? Come on, man. But this be the BS that they be trying to pump to us. But look, man, I'm ready to shoot to the gym real quick, y'all. Make this dinner, then we be right back on. So give us about 45 minutes to an hour, 9:30 if we can. Make sure y'all got y'all red snacks and blankets. We be right back, Mob. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way out and hit the subscribe button. Let's get it. Oh, with my phone.